You were mentioning just one of our colleagues just now about your background prior to starting in professional wrestling and how sometimes aesthetically that can provide a legitimacy to WWE and how it's presented. You've obviously, especially over the last few months, become more and more involved in the other side of WWE, if you like, the soap opera style, if you like, with regards to storylines and a bit of scandal. In terms of Bobby Lashley, the man and the character, how have you found sort of adapting to that? Because that is also a big contrast to perhaps to what you were used to as an athlete, so to speak.
Oh, they hate it and they hate me. I'm trying to be brutally honest. They hate it and they hate me because of it. But you know what? You got to be a little bit more dimensional, more than just one dimensional. And some of the things that I did this year are just trying to show a different side of me. That's fun. But ultimately, it's always going back to your roots. Everybody has a different side here or there, but it's ultimately going back to your roots. So regardless of whatever storyline I'm going through, I think that's what I'm going to really focus on coming this year. Is I don't care what I'm doing. I'm still going to focus on the champ. The fact that I am right in line, like I just said in the other interview, right in line, one match away from going for that world title and winning that world title. So this is what my main focus is going to be this year. Not who I'm going to be with, what I'm going to be talking about, what kind of games I'm going to be playing. It's going to be about who has the title, and I'm after you.
Would you perhaps like to see, from a storyline perspective, then a greater focus now back on your intensity and physicality as an athlete, rather than some of what we've seen before? And again, that's not to criticise that, as you say, it's part of being an all-rounder sort of sports entertainer. But do you feel more comfortable with the other style?
Of course, yes. I'm not going to say no. I mean, I could tell you anything right now, but to be honest with you, is I came from a different kind of background. I came from a military background. I came from a background when I was wrestling at the Olympic Training Center, where I was fighting in some of the greatest MMA gyms around. And in those places, you don't go out and I get this, I'm this, and run your mouth. I've never been that person. I've always been that person to shut up and train, and you show your abilities by going out there and fighting. That's how it's always been for me. And that's and coming into it, that's like 20-something years of that being drilled every single day, wrestling through college, winning national championships, winning world medals, going to the Olympic Training Center, training with some of the best athletes in the world. I mean, every single day, shut up and train. And that's something that I loved. That's something that I enjoyed. That's something that made me. There's a lot of people right now that come into the business, and they did start out with those kind of attributes, but that's how the society has changed. Those people came in, I'm going to be a theater, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Nothing wrong with that. This is an entertainment company, so we need those kind of things. But the people that are supposed to defend this damn title and defend the title against everybody else are the people that can go out and actually defend it. That's why I'm comfortable with whoever wins the title at WrestleMania. There's a lot of good guys that can represent the company. From my old tag team partner, Drew, to Brock, to Braun, to Goldberg, to Roman. All those different guys are guys that I look at and saying, yep, if we had somebody to defend the title, those are those guys. So, yeah, I like both styles, but my preference would be that hardcore, head down, focused, Rocky fighter going for the title.